Isn't it crazy how as soon as the click is like 21 Pilots, where are you at? They drop something. Like, is it just me or is that just a coincidence? Whatever the case may be, guys, welcome back. This is Jake with Soul Potential, and I'm about to break down the newest 21 Pilots website update and just go over all the theories and what could be going on with that thing. I apologize in advance for the background. It is very temporary, but with that in mind, the new site's gonna be really cool. So last night, 21 Pilots, in a very cryptic way, updated their website and posted a GIF of a cheetah running with all these letters flashing at the top. Now, of course, a lot of people thought, well, these letters have to mean something, like this is obviously a plant, like we need to decipher this. So someone decided to slow down the footage to be able to read the letters. The click was able to put the letters in a sequence, and at first it looks like a seemingly unrelated variation of letters, but the click came together and we were able to decipher it, and it basically reads, "You still don't know his real name, do you?" Now this can obviously be a reference to Stressed Out. My name's Blurryface and I care what you think. Now that alone is insane, but there are a couple other things that kind of blew my mind. The first of which, there's a few unused letters, 8 letters to be exact, that don't quite fit into the phrase that 21 Pilots presented. Now if you take out those extra letters and read them across, it spells out NICO, NICO, NICO twice. Now if you guys remember, when the original graphic of the compass or of the Dema organization was revealed, there are 9 dots in the middle, or 9 circles, which could be referencing Blurryface's album art. Now what's crazier about this is each of these 9 circles are labeled, one of which is labeled NICO. NICO is the circle that is on the left middle of the 9 circle arrangement. Now it's crazy because the click also figured out that each of these circles and each of these names reference a song. NICO specifically correlates to Stressed Out. Now every post since Jake Dello has discovered this website has had a date associated with it. The Clancy letters, the images of the flightless birds, the small child. Well, this one now reads 01707 Moon 16. Now this is probably referencing July 16th or 17th, 2017, when Josh accepted the award and announced that Tyler is severing ties with Dema. It's just so crazy how 21 Pilots is just like labeling all these big events because they are so big, and these are the events that us, the click, latch onto, which furthers the case that they're closely watching the click as we're freaking out. I almost view it as we're in an ant farm and they're like on the outside, like watching us scurry around in the little pathways, like from like a mile above us. It's almost like we're in Dema and they're watching us struggle around trying to escape it. What's even crazier about this is, you know how the eye was closing over the summer, and how each phase of the eye had a brand new song lyric attached to it? Well, this one is Slow Town. So Polarized was obviously "You Have to Come and Find Me." We found the website. Jake Dello found the website. The second lie referenced "Oh Misbeliever," which correlated to the second letter by Clancy, which referenced "You Are Still Sleeping." And of course, this third phase of the website references to Slow Town because we had to legitimately slow down the GIF of the cheetah running. Like, how crazy is that? Going off of that logic, that means that we are 3/7 of the way there, because there were 7 phases of the eye closing. So that's pretty interesting to know, because that means we're about halfway through this website phase thing. We're about halfway until getting the new album. From the start of the first website being discovered in August to who knows when. A lot of people are still saying July 7th is that date, and that looks like it's going to be more probable if we're going off the fact that a new update to the website comes out around every half month or so. But with that information said, next the next phase of the website that's going to be updated is going to reference Truce. Of course, the lyrics in that eye, when it was closing over last summer, referenced "I Will Fear the Night Again." And of course, following that, Kitchen Sink and Message Man, and then of course, Car Radio. Oh, and one final fun fact, the clip of the cheetah running was actually pulled from a movie called Duma, D-U-M-A. So that's kind of a fun Easter egg, I guess. But with all that being said, what do you guys think about this new website update? When do you think we're gonna get this album? We're about halfway through. What month do you think it's going to drop? Or at least, when is the website going to receive its final update? I want to see all those answers in the comments below. I love 21 Pilots, and so do you, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.